All right, so today is a big day, probably not one of the bigger days I want to talk about, and that is a channel takedown has happened in the crypto space, and guess who it was? None other than yours truly. My name is Paul Barron. Welcome back to TechPath. This is a secondary channel that we've built and used for many years. You're going to be able to find content on here until we get the situation rectified with YouTube. We do not know what happened. We have no indication of anything. We've had no communication with YouTube of why this occurred. What we have done is filed a response to YouTube and, of course, going through the steps of trying to get the channel reinstated for whatever reason. Apparently, there's been something that they felt we did in terms of a community guidelines. Even though we do not have any strikes, we have never had any issues like that. But these are kind of the things that you're dealing with in content creation when you're utilizing centralized platforms. And I've talked about this for years. I've been in the media business for over 2 decades, and it is one of the things that I've always talked about is decentralized media. One of the things that we've done and have been doing for quite some time is, of course, we build our audiences in other places. If you follow me on Twitter, which you can, just at Paul Barron, you'll see us right there. And my 144,000 right there, and then we have another 100,000 on Paul Barron TV. Of course, this is our tweet this morning talking about our channel takedown and what was going on and what and how to rectify this with YouTube. Hopefully, we'll get some good responses on what this might look like in the future. And but here's the thing: when you look at media in general, and this is something I think that all creators need to pay attention to, is decentralizing your content, because your content is your content. It's not YouTube's content, it's not Spotify's content, it's your content. You're utilizing their platforms and you completely understand and agree with administering their guidelines. But the thing that really comes into play is when these kind of situations occur, whether it's intentional or unintentional, that affect creators. And I think that's the thing that people have to take away from this. We've been preparing for things like this for decades. I've looked at this as a challenge and a problem to the industry. And what we did and have been doing for over 10 years is creating podcast content, social media content, and decentralized web content. And you can go, of course, and visit our website, paulbarronnetwork.com. There's our statement about what happened today. Follow us on Twitter. You can get over to us on Spotify, of course, right here. Just search TechPath Crypto, you'll find us, or even Paul Barron Network, you'll find us over there. 538 episodes right there on Spotify. Same thing with, of course, Apple iTunes. These are, and as you can see, our 4.7 ratings there. These are just the beginning of where decentralized media needs to go and really kind of address these kinds of scenarios. And of course, Joe Rogan has kind of dealt with this scenario. Many other creators are dealing with this, and we've talked to a lot of crypto creators that have reached out to us because of what happened this morning. We had a ton of people within the crypto sphere that really reached out. Twitter, of course, has been on fire since this morning around all of the statements of what's happening, and I think the scenario that we're going to continue to deal with, geez, notifications just keep funneling in. So everybody's really, I like that one. Everybody's really kind of getting in on the act of saying, hey, listen, guys, we need to get things going. But the point is that we've been decentralizing our media for some time. Our conglomerate of a media organization, which is what we are. We're a full-blown studio. We have a full team. We are a data house, and we've been doing this for decades. It's not something new. It doesn't even startle me, and I'm not rattled at all around these kind of things. In fact, these only drive up the strategies in which we have to, as creators and as news providers, to get our content out there, to continue to research and source potential opportunities of reaching our community. You're our community. You are the people that we end up doing this for. Hopefully, we're helping some people. As you may know, I have other media organization businesses. I have other entities that we work within the studio, and we will continue to build those media organizations, data centers, all that kind. But we will put our full force and focus into addressing this issue with YouTube in a big way. And I think this doesn't stop here. Regardless of what happens to Paul Barron Network, what we will be doing is really spreading the word of how this kind of situation Can you imagine this happening to small creators who just get completely demoralized and look at it as like, I just give up? Or you look at creators that have been doing this for decades, don't have a background of understanding media, get completely just demolished by a situation like this. These are the kind of things that have to change, and I think this is one of the things we have to look at as not only an industry from media content and distribution content strategies. I'm wondering whether or not Web3 will change this, and it's very possible that we'll see this in the crypto space, that we could see an evolution of a new era of where decentralized media goes. Maybe that's how it's all going to begin. We'll see. Listen, we are going to continue to bring you content. We will act as if nothing has happened. We will continue to push it out to our more than 70K in the Diamond Circle, over 300,000 in our podcast network. All of our research and full force of content delivery will continue. You'll see it here on this secondary channel that we've got. And again, this will be something that even if and when our main channel comes back up, we will continue to look at new strategies to deal with scenarios that we're facing here today. So if you're a content creator right there, hopefully this is going to help you out, because this is the idea, is to make everybody aware of these kinds of things. And maybe this gets you thinking in the direction of decentralized media. This is something we've talked about, I've preached for decades, and it's something that we've been watching coming down the line for quite some time. This is pre-cancel culture, pre all those kind of things. This is all about giving content, good quality content that doesn't offend, doesn't do anything to hurt, it only helps people. That is what this channel is all about, and we'll continue to do that, regardless. So of course, check us out on all the spots. Check us out on Twitter. You can, of course, catch us on iTunes and Spotify, and of course, right here on this channel. The number one thing you can do right now, subscribe. We're going to get new subscribers. We're going to get a lot new viewers that are going to discover this channel for the very first time and maybe think, wow, what a great channel this is. And the whole idea is to share content with you guys, hopefully educate you on the blockchain, the gaming, the metaverse space, because that's what we're about. We'll continue to do that right here. I'll catch you next time right here on TechPath.